Hello. So I'm at the same spot that I was yesterday, but then I still can't get the lighting right. Maybe it's because I'm using the wrong hand. I don't know. And also, I'm starting to lose my hair. Can you see that shit? You see that shit? So day 35 of making the video series, and today I was thinking about like advice, like giving advice, getting advice, and what I've observed about like when you're studying like something new, you wanna try something new, that you should probably be more aware about like getting advice, like people you get advice from, and people, and when you're getting that advice, because I think that there's certain like things that can happen such that getting advice is worse than not getting any advice at all. And oftentimes, like when we're excited about something, there's a plane passing over right now. Wow, super convenient. So oftentimes when you're excited about a new venture, you're excited about a new chapter in your life, there's something that you want to try. For example, for me, I'm excited about getting into finance and learning about that whole world. uh, you feel the need to ask for advice, and sometimes I think we get so excited that we even ask for advice from the wrong people. And by the wrong people, I mean we ask for advice from people that have got nothing to do with the goal that we're trying to accomplish. Yo, I really hope this doesn't affect the sound of the video, but then it is what it is. So we tend to like ask for advice because sometimes asking for advice itself feels as though like we're taking action. It feels like we're participating in making the goal that we're trying to achieve happen. And I think it can get to a point where it's addictive, and if you don't know who to ask for advice from, and you don't know what you need to ask because you are very, very ill informed, asking for advice and getting advice from the wrong people can derail you further from your goal than you would have gotten if you had asked for advice, right? Like if you hadn't had any advice at all. And at the same time too, like going at it on your own can also lead you down the wrong path, way worse than it if you have gotten the bad advice anyways. So my conclusion is that you are probably better off asking for advice online, because that way you can ask for more detailed, more targeted advice. And at the early stage of any venture, at the early stage of anything that you're interested in, the generic advice is often going to be the best advice that you're going to get, compared to if you ask advice from somebody else. Maybe you're interested in studying a particular subject. Someone who has no idea about the subject or idea about your interest will tell you that, oh yeah, that one is very difficult, or like this, and it will affect your perspective on the entire thing for the rest of your journey down that particular thing. For example, if you think about like mathematics, right? There's a lot of people that believe they're not good at mathematics, or that mathematics is hard because that's something that someone told them initially before they even started studying mathematics, and that probably gave them a scare, and it gave them the wrong impression of what the thing is, compared to a lot of things that even in my life I started doing and started working on before people told me that they were difficult. For example, like programming, right? I'm relatively decent at programming, but when I started, I never asked for advice from people. I just started writing code, and years later, that's when I hear from people that apparently learning how to write code and writing code is very, very difficult. So in that regard, I was very lucky that I didn't get any advice at all, because I would have had a much more difficult time if I was informed that, oh yeah, you're embarking on something that's going to be very difficult. So yeah, I think that we should be careful when we're asking for advice from people. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it wasn't too noisy. I hope you could pick up my audio, because I want to edit, but then I don't have time. Got so much shit to do. So yeah, thank you very much. I will catch you on the next one, day 35. We continue on the journey. We continue with the fight.